That is a carpenter bee. That's the carpenter bee trap I made. Right there he is. Hey guys, it's Lee, Murphy Mowers. Hey, by the way, I'm working on a logo for Murphy Mowers. Hey, I'm gonna probably make some stickers. And if I do, I know Dale, you're a sticker guy. I'm gonna send one to you. Anyway, the reason for this video today, but that's it. 16 tooth plastic. This goes out on me once a year. And so what I'm gonna do, I just went ahead and broke down and bought a whole nother starter. I'm gonna take the old one off, put this one on, and then I'll spend a little time changing that gear out because you gotta do that hog ring and all that. Anyway, so my question to you is, guys, why does this happen? I mean, I guess it's a design flaw. Because you got a plastic 16 tooth gear that goes up against a metal flywheel. And they don't give you an option to do a metal gear, or I think you're not supposed to. It's not designed for that. So I'm gonna swap them out, and I just mainly doing this for discussion to see if I'm missing something about this, because I'm telling you, I mean, and I just kept them. I probably got 5 or 6 gears that's been destroyed over the years, and I just keep swapping them out. I mean, you know, they only last a year, and I only use this thing to mow with. So anyway, tell me your thoughts on why this happens. So here's one of the old ones right there. Yeah, swapped it out, you know. That's just what happens for me anyway. In the use, I use it about once a year. Here it is. This is a Craftsman II. See it? Craftsman II, but this is the starter. You know, 1/2-inch bolt. That one's a little harder to get to. Of course, you have to take off your cable. But, you know, I probably got a couple starts left on this. But why? I mean, you know, it's just, you know, and I went over my flywheel before, not this time, but there's nothing off on it. Now, I tell you what, I tried to at one point put some shims, washers right here. Try to put some washers in here to make the starter more that way, to where when it would start, it would hit this more flush. The flywheel more flush, but it didn't seem to help any, so I took them off. But I'm looking for advice, suggestions, and I use this all the time. This is my, I'll get you a better picture of it. I don't mow with it, no deck. It could, I mean, I got a PTO on it right there, and I got a couple of extra decks, but I use it 2 or 3 times a week, I guess, and haul stuff. But anyway, I'm not going to really bore you with changing it out. But I did buy a special wrench. This 1/2-inch wrench right here is extra long. It's probably a foot, maybe a foot long. Just because that back bolt is hard to get to. And I already took the plate off here. I'm leaving it off. I just leave it off now. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. All right, so I got it off. Let's see. That's our hog ring about to come off. Look at those gears. That's just what happens. So like I say, I just want to make sure I'm not doing something wrong, or if I got an issue here. And I've spun this flywheel before and I couldn't see any burrs on it. All right, I'm gonna put the other one on. All right, so I got it on there. That's tight, the other one's tight. Did I mention that I bought an extra long 1/2-inch wrench so you don't bust your knuckles up getting in there? So this is a Briggs, 18 horsepower, off of Craftsman II. Now look, I got a Kohler. That one's a Kohler. That's a Craftsman II. I know it don't look like it, but it's a Craftsman II Kohler engine. I don't have any trouble out of that starter. I mean, that's probably the same starter I had past 7-8 years that I've had this thing. So I'll tell you what, if I find me another Craftsman II with a Kohler, I'm probably gonna go for it, so I don't have this headache. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm looking for tips on how to prevent this. I mean, you know, I spaced out washers in it. I've done different things. You know, now this is an aftermarket starter, and that might be my problem. Maybe I need to buy the Briggs starter for $100 and something. I mean, that starter right there is, I don't remember, but it was $20, $30. And so that's why I went ahead and just bought one. Now I'm gonna take that other starter and I'm gonna change out the gear. I got another gear for it. And I'll swap it out. Now I can get this to run. Then that'll be my backup. So what I'm gonna do, so I've used this hog ring obviously several times. So this ought to be pretty easy to come off. I'm not gonna use it again, but say it came off real easy. There's the hog ring. Really that comes off. Spring. Get these washers off. Here's that gear. Let's see if that's in the camera. So I'm gonna put it, I got another hog ring and I'm gonna put another gear on. Guys, so I have found my gears and my new hog ring. I ordered these like a year ago and it's happened last time, but let me go ahead and show you what I got. That is the retaining ring. Let me get it right here. And that's the number for it. And this is the gears. There's 1, 2, 3. I already pulled one out. 4, I think there was 5. Let's see, and that's the pack of 5. I don't remember because it was last year, but it wasn't much, maybe 10 bucks or something. So that's what I got. I'm gonna use this hog ring because the one I used last time, you know, it was about off. I'll keep it as a backup, and you could probably bend it back into shape. That's what but I'm gonna use this one. So this is the starter I pulled off. That's the gear that I pulled off. I'm doing this one-handed. That spring, the washers, this. Now I'm gonna get the tripod out. Let me make sure. Yep. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm going to take a hammer. I'm going to put it on. Let me go get a hammer. See, what you need is a socket that fits over this shaft. This is a 9mm, won't fit. The 10 fits right over it. So what the idea is when I get this on there, I'm going to hammer it down. One good swoof hit. That's what my intent is. All right, I'm getting close to it. I'm gonna try to finish it off with this. I've been going back between the 10 and 3/8. That looks like it's it. You know, there's a little groove in there that it's fallen into. So there's a groove right below that, well, where that ring's at. And so I'm gonna work it around just a little bit better. But now, anyway, so I got the starter on there. It's gonna be good for a year. And then, you know, I'll play around with that, make sure that ring's in there nice and secure. But that's basically how I do it. And and like I said, I'll get a smaller screwdriver and I'll keep working on it. But you see the concept that it needs to be. Hey, if you like this kind of video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm at 500, or a little over 500 now. And, you know, thanks for watching. And now look, if you watch a lot and haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. All right, guys, appreciate it. I'm out.